Joining me in studio for the big interview, we have the founder and CEO of Lionesses of Africa, a network for entrepreneurial women in Africa. We've got Melanie Hawkins joining. Hello, Melanie.
Hello there. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Please tell us, what does Lionesses of Africa aim to do?
Our philosophy is very much we are about inspiring, sharing and connecting women entrepreneurs on the African continent with the rest of the world, sharing their stories, inspiring one another to do greater business, to build greater brands, and really connecting them with one another so they can actually do business, creating new opportunities, to create new collaborations, and connecting them with the rest of the world so they can actually be something that Africa can be proud of in the business space.
Sure. And as a female entrepreneur yourself, we know that women have 10,000 things to do and to balance and hold all the balls in the air. How do you manage to get it right?
First of all, I've got to dispel a myth. There is no such thing as balance. And this whole idea of work-life balance for women entrepreneurs, any entrepreneurs, it really is a myth. And the sooner we lose that, the better. We can actually take huge pressure off ourselves. There is no such thing as balance. At the best, you can hope to just try and keep all of the balls in the air at some point. They're inevitably going to drop, but it's about how you maximize the time that you have and really achieve the goals that you have in your personal space and in your business space without negatively impacting on either. There are never enough hours in the day. There are always going to be conflicts and pressures in a family environment, how you balance family, personal relationships and building a business. It's stressful enough building a business at the best of times, but holding all the other things together that women do on a day-to-day basis is hard. So I think if we can all do ourselves a really big favor and just lose the word balance from our vocabulary, we'll be so much better off.
So no more balance. It's not about balance.
Doesn't matter.
And tell us, with women being recognized in the business world, are we still fighting for that?
Look, I think it's always going to be a fight because there's a catch-up game that's still being played, but we're getting there. I think if you look at the Fortune 500, there are still very few women occupying boardrooms, which is probably why I think more and more women are actually seeing entrepreneurship and the opportunity to be able to build their own companies and brands and actually make a difference in the world of business. It becomes a more attractive option. Why fight something? Why not just create something? I think the whole culture around, particularly with the digital age and the whole rise of the tech company and startups and a sort of a willingness for the market to actually look at innovative new companies coming through, innovative new businesses launching. It's more of an opportunity for women to say, listen, I don't have to wait for somebody else to give me a chance. I'm going to create it for myself. I'm actually going to build something that can employ other people and give them a chance too. That's the difference.
And you speak to many women and network with them. How do you network? How do you take advantage of networking itself?
Look, I think a lot of women find it difficult. I think it doesn't come as naturally to many women. And I think particularly if you become an entrepreneur and you have to get out there and you have to start networking, it's part of doing business, whether you like it or not, whether you find it tough or not, you have to do it. What we try and do, if I can give you an example, with our Lioness leaners that happen every month, we create what we call safe, friendly environments for women to get together. There's no pressure. It doesn't matter whether you are a multi-billion-dollar company or you started up yesterday. You can all be in the same room because the one thing you have in common is that you're a woman, you're an entrepreneur, and you're trying to build something. The challenges are all going to be different, but there are challenges nevertheless. There are just as many challenges for someone starting out as there are for women that have been around for a long time and are building businesses and taking those businesses to the next level. There will always be challenges. Put enough women together in one room, you find common ground, but you find an environment that is conducive to great networking. And I think we just have to get over our fears. We have to just put ourselves out there. We have to take any opportunity that arises to be able to network and meet new people. And as tough as it will be to just get up and go and meet somebody and put a business card in their hand that you've never met before, just do it. In fact, we have something we do that's quite interesting. At the start of every Lioness Lean-In event, we have 30 seconds where we literally say to everybody, turn to the person next to you, behind you, in front of you, that you've never met before, and make an acquaintance. Make a business contact, put that first business card in a hand, and go away with here from the event knowing that you've actually made a new business contact. And it is as easy as that. And it breaks the ice. It's amazing. The noise levels suggest that it works. Because once women feel in that comfortable space, then we're natural networkers. It becomes a lot easier.
Sure. It's really nice. I think women can get that right easily once given the opportunity to talk and work together.
Absolutely that.
Thank you so much, Melanie. It was so great having you here, and we learned a lot from you, and we saw the effects that networking can have.
Absolutely, pleasure.
That's all from Melanie Hawkins and me, Puno, right here on The Big Interview.